Alright guys, we are back, taking a look today at the new updated Festival Lead decklist. Now this is clearly one of the winners after rotation. Since again, as I mentioned pre-rotation, it was already very difficult to deal with. Post-rotation, it is still the same. Now this specific decklist has achieved place number 5 from a tournament with over 340 participants. So that's definitely something to be noted. Now, the main engine in this deck runs around the Festival Grounds Stadium card and obviously Pokemon with the specific ability, right? Now, the Festival Grounds card in itself basically lets us, or basically says each Pokemon which has an energy card attached recovers from all special conditions and can't be affected by any special conditions. So that's going to be one of the cards. Now, the effect here is not really important. Rather, that which is important is the corresponding Pokemon. Like, for example, Dipplin, which is actually our main attacker here. Now, Dipplin has the ability Festival Lead, and this ability actually lets us, if Festival Grounds is in play, to attack twice. If the first attack knocks out your opponent's active Pokemon, we may attack again after our opponent chooses a new Pokemon. So Dipplin here is able to do a lot of damage, right? For each benched Pokemon. If we have 5 Pokemon on our bench, obviously we're going to do 20 damage for each benched Pokemon. That's one of the main core engines. Other 2 Festival Lead Pokemon are Goldeen and Seaking. Both of them are going to be helpful in this deck. And our main support Pokemon is going to be Thwacky. Thwacky with the ability Boom Boom Groove is going to allow us to actually draw any or seek out any card from our deck if the Pokemon in the active position has the Festival Lead ability. And that is huge. This in itself is going to pretty much break a lot of fields because we are always going to be able to search for exactly the card we need at any given moment. Now, obviously requiring to have this one on the field. Interestingly enough, we're using the new card Rabska, which is going to allow us to actually prevent all damage from and effects of attacks from your opponent's Pokemon done to our bench Pokemon. So this is going to help us with stuff like, for example, Dragapult or Marnie's Grimmsnarl or any other Pokemon which rely on doing bench damage. So yeah, that's going to help us as well. All right, so let's jump into a few matches and let's see what this deck is capable of doing. All right, first match, let's go. All right, the opponent's flipping coins. Let's see. Tails, we are starting first, ideally. Yes, we are going to go first. Let's see how this one works out. That'll be good. This better be good, guys. Dipplin and Grookey already. That's nice. We do have Body Puffin. We do have Bug Catching Set. Bro, this field setup is actually goated. This setup here, pretty much goated. And we're playing against, let me guess, Mega Lucario. I reckon we are running against Mega Lucario. Let's grab these bad boys. All right. Let me grab this bad boy as well, twice. Don't really fancy on playing Goldeen. We don't really need Goldeen here. Dawn is going to help us the next turn as well. We're going to drop Bug Catching Set. Yes, yes. And we're just dropping these. Let's do another one. This. And no, wait. You know what? We're going to grab an energy here. We need an energy the next turn. Right. And then we're going to end our turn here. Let's wait and see what the opponent does. Now, if he plays Solrock turn 1 and probably drops an air balloon here, he's going to be able to retreat his Lunatone, attack with Solrock. That's a lot of times, that's a strategy which a lot of players actually follow when playing this specific setup. So as expected, Solrock is on the field. Let's see what he does. All right, he's using Lunar Cycle. Obviously, this allows him to draw a free card for discarding a basic fighting type energy card. Attaching an energy to Solrock. Okay, Solrock has, yeah, Lily's Determination. All right, 8 cards he's going to be able to draw. Did I turn up the volume, by the way? Yeah, I did. Yep, Riolo, as expected. So he's running Lucario. As expected. Now, the good thing is, We do not have any EX Pokemon. So either way, he's never going to be able to take a lot of prize cards. As expected, Air Balloon is in. He's bringing forth his Solrock. Solrock is then going to attack and deal 70 damage. He kind of wasted the maximum belt. Literally a waste of a card. Like, why would you play this? Solrock is gonna get destroyed the next turn. We have 3 times Applin on our hand. Like, 3 times. I don't see the need. Actually, this is... I don't know, man. 70 damage. Alright, we're gonna hold that. Grab your prize card. Grab it. Grab your prize card. Alright, Applin is in the front. Nice. We're gonna evolve. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna drop this one. No, wait. Do we want to go with... Yeah, we're gonna grab him and a basic Pokemon. Now, Shaman is not gonna... We don't need Shaman here. Let's actually grab Goldeen. Why not? Utilize this. Since Dipplin is most likely going to go the next turn, let's grab ourselves Boom Boom Groove. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Festival Grounds. Like so. Then I'm gonna grab myself my Pokemon back from our discard pile, actually. Like so. Grabbing our Applin back. And then attack. 200 damage. The next Pokemon he plays will also be a one-shot. Love this. I love this deck, guys. I love it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Go on, play your next pathetic Pokemon. Bring forth your Riolo. Yeah, alright. He's giving me Lunastone, actually. Yep, we definitely want to attack. Yep, we definitely want to deal 200. Exactly like so. Grab another one. Alright, Lily's Determination. Very well. Let me guess, Mega Lucario is coming out now. No, Mega Lucario, we cannot defeat it, I think, within one turn, since it has a bit more HP than we can deal damage. I'm assuming anyways. Alright, he's actually running... Wait a minute. He's actually relying on building his benched Pokemon here, instead of bringing Mega Lucario to the front. He probably doesn't have Lucario in his hand, actually. I reckon he doesn't have it in his hand, hence he's not going to play it. Oh, okay. Alright, interesting. This is going to allow us to basically take them from his discard pile back into his hand. So that means a Solrock is coming. He's then going to be able to utilize Lunar Cycle again. Is then going to be able to draw 3 cards. Right. Maybe Mega Lucario is now in his hand. He's then going to be able to play it. Oh, Hariyama. I see. Good stuff that we have Air Balloon. Good stuff that we have Air Balloon. Good stuff. Air Balloon is now going to help us to retreat our Thwacky free of charge. And then we can still body 2 Pokemon on the opponent's side. Oh, that's kind of unfortunate, mate. Kind of unfortunate. Yeah, this is good. Let's do this first. Let's retreat. Let's bring forth our Dipplin. Let's give an energy here. Let's drop Pokepad. Let's grab ourselves Seaking, because why not? Let's bring him to the field. Let's draw cards. Boom Boom Groove. This is gonna allow us to grab cards. Let's go for Boss's Orders. We don't need it. We might as well get Sacred Ash. No, Bangle, actually. Brave Bangle. Wait a minute. This is gonna allow us to actually deal more damage later on to NEX Pokemon. We're gonna utilize this the turn after. We're gonna use Boom Boom Groom one more time. Let's actually grab another Air Balloon for now, because I reckon he might do something else again similarly. And then we're just gonna attack. We are not doing anything else. We're just gonna attack. He's giving me his Hariyama 100% because it's got enough HP to survive an attack from my Dipplin. Oh no, he's giving me Riolo? Why? Why would you do that? I mean, the problem with Hariyama is he's not going to be able to retreat it since it got free retreat cost. Okay, GG. He conceded. I mean, this, ladies and gentlemen, was absolute domination, destruction, whatever you want to call it. Like literally brokenness beyond all imaginations. All right, let's actually take a look at the tournament standings. Now, as you can see, well over 300 participants in this tournament. Let's go all the way to the bottom. 341 participants in this tournament. Spot number 5 has gone to the Festive Elite deck. As you can see, we can actually check the metagame real quick. How many Festive Elites deck are there? There is only 3 in the entire tournament as well. Now, 3 in the entire tournament basically means this was an exceptional good performance, right? Poke HYS from UK. 10 victories and 3 losses and 1 tie. Now, let's take a look at some of these matchups. Now, the final round has been lost against Dragapult, right? Let me guess. Dragapult and Blaziken? No, Dragapult and Frostless. All right, okay, interesting deck variant. Then he's, okay, this one here actually conceded. No, he didn't concede. He actually left the tournament, so that was an auto win. This one here against Megalocari Hariyama, just like us just now, we've defeated it. Then Alakazam Dudun Sparse, very difficult deck, relies on a lot of drawing, which basically increases the damage of Alakazam. Then we're running against Dragapult, and here is another Dragapult. 4 times Dragapult EX, 1 of them defeated, 3 of them lost. I guess that says everything we need to know, right? Let me see. This is Dragapult with Ogerpon. All right. Let's see the other one, actually. This one is Dragapult Mega Kangaskhan. Okay, I see. That's a different one. And this one here with Shaman, Monkidori, and stuff like that. All right, okay. So all of them are pretty similar in the way they're built. We're running here. This is a tie against actually Slowking. Now, Slowking is also an interesting deck with the deck topping card ability. 1 loss against Clefairy and Ogerpon. Huh. Interesting. So he's actually lost against this variant here. This was unexpected. Winning against literally almost every Dragapult and then losing against Clefairy and Ogerpon? Huh, kind of difficult to understand. But yeah, as you can see across the board, a lot of strong matchups, destroying meta decks and even non-meta decks. So definitely very good performance, right? I personally feel like the Festive Elite deck is always a solid option. I haven't come across any time where the Festive Elite deck is not a deck which performs well. It usually every time does perform well. Unfortunately, it never really falls in any top 10 sort of what's it called, meta tier list, but it definitely has potential to go even higher. Now the problem is it's a very setup required, a setup heavy deck, right? You need Thwacky, you need the Festival Grounds, obviously you need your Festival Elite Pokemon and so forth. But those negative aspects, let's just call them negative for now, don't really mean anything in the end, because the entire deck is very low cost in a sense. You're only running 1 prize card. You're only running Pokemon which require 1 or maximum 2 energy. And yeah, this deck, yeah, I don't know what else to say. Do let me know down below in the comment sections what you think about it. As always, thanks for tuning in. Take care of yourselves. Until next time.